What is up, everybody? Ace here, and I'm back on the Jsano19 server. And right now, I am at the end because I have yet again completed a project off camera, because apparently that's when I feel most compelled to do something. But I created the what I've called the Outer Islands Railway, which is really just a bridge from here to the outskirts, the outer islands of the end. Unfortunately, I did end up dying. I fell into the void while making this, so all my stuff are gone, which kind of sucks, because there were a couple things that I had on me that I wanted to, okay, my shield's still here. A couple things that I had on me that I wanted to show off, because we are in 1.9, the official update. But we'll head our way back. I also made this bridge here. Looks pretty cool. I think it's alright. It's kind of nifty. I don't have much quartz, so some of this is in snow, but I think overall it looks pretty cool. Let me turn my sounds up. I think they're pretty low. Yeah. So yeah, today is March the 6th. And last episode I mentioned that we had some changes going on at work, with hours picking up for me, and it looks like it's going to be like that for a while, because I got my schedule today and it's pretty much the same thing. Work every day except Tuesday, and work till at least 9 every day except Tuesday. That'd be good for my paycheck. I'm actually debating on sticking around a little longer because of it. Because that's a pretty good paycheck. And it's one of those things where I'm kind of debating as to whether or not I should continue, here's the sign, by the way, to Outer Islands Railway. I'm debating as to whether or not I should actually move now because of the paycheck I have, or the paycheck that I'm going to be getting. I haven't gotten paid quite yet. But, the fact that, let me just have a sleep here, just to make sure that we're actually going to wake up here. The fact that I'm actually getting paid, or I'm going to get paid a pretty decent amount, feels pretty good, and if I move, there may be a chance that I don't get paid as much as I would like. So I'm kinda, I guess, a little bit hesitant to move right now. I'm kinda thinking about it. I haven't sent out any paperwork for that one place that I was looking at yet, so it's not like I'm going to, it's not like I've wasted any money or anything, which is actually a good thing. My laziness has actually paid off a bit. Yeah, I'm without things right now. I think we're just gonna mill around a bit. We have a shield. I had one in the Abbot Caving with my brother's banner. This one is the end banner, so that's pretty cool. Let's actually load up with some stuff here. Flame, punch. I don't think you can get more than punch 2. I have 3 punch 2 bows. Power 3 unbreaking. Let's punch 2 flame 1. So those two can definitely be combined. We're probably not going to really do much besides regathering all of a good inventory and maybe taking a little walk, because I don't really have much on my mind right now, besides the fact that it's debatable whether or not I'll actually move. And at the same time, the question of, if I do move, Do I go out of state? Or should I stay in Florida? Because I could move out into my own place while staying here, and as much as I don't want to do that, it might actually be a little bit more beneficial, at least at first. So it all depends. It's an interesting predicament to be put into. Oh, I do have a Silk Touch pick. That's good. And I do have a few good books here. I did some fishing. So I believe I have a fortune. There's an infinity book. Definitely take that. Didn't I have a fortune book? I must have already used it. That sucks. Yeah. Let's see. This is Silk Touch as well. So I don't have to worry about Silk Touch, I just need fortune. Oh, that's something I wanted to test out. Let's grab a shovel. That's not what I wanted to test out with, but let's move all these down here. What do I want? Let's trade this for this. Let's take this one and take this one. We'll put this away. Something like that. And I guess I'll have to set up some armor for myself. But first, let's just do this. It's not a lot of diamonds. I think we might have to do another caving episode. Oh man, I didn't realize I had... Actually, I do have plenty of quartz. I said I didn't have enough, but apparently I have some right there. Let's take some iron. Let's take one block of iron. I am all over the place right now. Yep, I am definitely all over the place. Grab this. Run down here. Get these. Take this. 1, 2, and then 3. And yeah, we're just gonna do iron armor for now. I think we're going to, for the time being, we're going to chance things by not enchanting our armor. And kind of go back to some old, more difficult times. Oh yeah, that's right. I just realized something that I lost. So yeah, 1.9 came out, and I had a couple things that I wanted to show off. Those dragon beacons are a thing that you can actually make now. The things that you gotta blow up in order to kill the Ender Dragon. You can actually make those, and you use them to respawn the Ender Dragon. I wasn't gonna respawn the dragon, but I was gonna show off that I had such things in my inventory. Another thing I had was poison-tipped arrows, which is another thing you can do. As a matter of fact, I don't have any arrows on me. This thing's kind of annoying. It takes up a lot of my screen. And I'm not caving right now, so let's not do that. But yeah, poisoned arrows. That's it's gonna be an interesting thing for UHC Season 9. Because, even though potions aren't usually... Sometimes people get lucky with potions, but normally they aren't a very common thing. I'm gonna trade that. But, oh yeah. Let's, I want to show you this as well. Will it work like this? No, not on there. Oh, I didn't realize I had that. There we go. Let me see if I can place it just on the wall here. Yep. Do that. Yeah! But yeah, I made poison-tipped arrows, and I was going to show them off. I still didn't grab any arrows. There we go. I'm all over the place today. Matter of fact, I'm going to take a quick break. When I get back, we'll actually do something, hopefully. So I'll be right back. I'm making these spectral arrows, which takes just some glowstone and an arrow. Interesting thing is that you get 2 spectral arrows for 1 regular arrow. So that's pretty cool. So spectral arrows, basically how they work is they mark things for you. So I can run outside and let's find something to shoot at. I'm pretty sure it will prioritize these arrows over anything else. Usually I can just find something right on my way to spawn here. Oh yes, here's a creeper. So creeper is now marked, so I can see him through any block now, as long as he's still alive. I think it goes away after a little bit, but now I know. Yes, he is gone. But because of that, I now know that he was right there. Now, something interesting that I've also read is that different weapons are actually different. The axe is actually more powerful than the sword. However, the axe is also a lot slower than the sword. So there's 1 hit. There's 2 hits. And there's 3 hits for a creeper. Now this sword has a sharpness 4, fire aspect 2. So let's see if we can find another creeper to show, to kind of compare it. Took 3 hits with an axe, so let's see how the sword works. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. So it took the same amount of hits with a sharpness 4 sword as it did with an unenchanted diamond axe. So in theory, this axe is actually a lot stronger than my sword. This thing has sharpness and infinity on it. I'm kind of debating. I think I'll put this sharpness or infinity. There's 2 of them. Look at that. 3 hits. Let's see. I think, let's see. How much is this? 5? How much is this? That would be an interesting combination, but how much is this? 3. You know, I'm gonna do it. I'm not really concerned about infinity this late in the game. So now this has sharpness 3 on it. So let's see if we can find... Let's try this zombie here. 1, 2. Look at that. So the axe is actually a lot better than the sword is. And the best part is that the cooldown with this axe isn't actually that big of a problem, because you're already waiting for the cooldown to happen, so... Oops. Oh, I'm in a bad spot. See, this is much better. Suddenly the axe is a lot more useful. Should also note that the hoes are are they take the same amount of yeah, that's actually loud. Hold on. The hoes actually take damage when you hit things with it. So it used to be that it would only take durability when you use it for planting, but now it actually has a fuller use. See, I'm not really sure if I'm going to move now or not. I still kind of want to, but it has made me hesitant now that I actually have a decent paycheck coming in. So, I'm not sure. Interesting debate, something to think about. These gas are loud. Shoptown, yeah. For tipped arrows, potion tipped arrows, it takes a bit of a process, and I kind of cheated with this. But you need hell, you need dragon's breath, which means you need. All right, get me out of here. Yeah, you need dragon's breath, which means you need to wait until they're the dragon breath attack, and then use an empty potion bottle to pick it up. From there, you can make lingering potions of whatever you want by taking a splash potion and mixing it with the dragon's breath, and then I was gonna sneeze. And then you take that lingering potion and you attach it to one of your arrows. I believe you surround the arrows, or you surround the potion with the arrows. And next thing you know, you have yourself a tipped potion, which I believe you can use for pretty much any potion. So anything from regen to strength to poison, which is what I had on there, and weakness and things like that. So nothing. No profit. So yeah, it's kind of cool. And like I said, I kind of cheated with it. I went around, maybe nicked some ingredients, and then of course I threw it all into the void, so it's not even like I made use of it. So to those victims of such things, I apologize. So let's see. Any plans? Not really any plans. I only have Tuesdays off, so pretty much my week is gonna be work every day except Tuesday. And then Tuesday is probably just gonna be me not doing anything. I'm considering taking one of those Tuesdays fairly soon and making some use of it, but we'll have to see. I still would like to move, like I said, so not sure. Let's see. Almost all of my best of videos have been uploaded. It is now March, so such things should be scheduled to release fairly soon. I believe the first video is on the 13th. There are a couple videos that I have not uploaded yet, which is the beginnings and ends segment and the supercut. And I also have one more bonus video, which will be anything. I basically took a second look at everything to, I guess, see if there's anything I missed, and I compiled those together into a new video, so there's even more content that will come out in terms of that. I don't know whose chest this is, I'm just looting it. It's unnamed in the middle of nowhere, so... And it's got some nice things. You can have these. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm a scavenger in terms of loot and stuff. I see a chest in the middle of nowhere with no claims on it. I'm going to loot it. Usually I try to do the take and leave policy, which, you know, if I take something, I gotta leave something. So, it's not always, like, something of equal value, but, if I want this block of iron, I would leave, like, some oak wood, or something like that. It would be a decent amount of something, but it may not be of a similar value. Here's Duke the Tank. This is an old thing that I haven't worked on in a while. This used to be an evolutionary type area where every so often I would build something new here. It was once a house, then that house rose into the sky and then crashed into the ground, and then it turned into a dragon, and then the dragon burnt down shortly before UHC Season 6, and then, what else happened? Then I built a different building, and then a giant worm creature came out of the building, and then the building was destroyed, along with the worm. And now I've built Duke the Tank, and it seems like all shenanigans have stopped. Well, fun fact is that this river here wasn't originally here. Hello. I believe Killer had a waterfall that came down to about this point, and so I decided I would create a river that would flow around my base, and it actually went along this way. That's why there's this part here. It flowed over here, past this little bridge, which Matthew Mew made with, I believe it was the, what reference was it? The Monty Python reference, I believe. And of course the stream led to this point. And of course, with the evolution of this base, it has since been redirected a few times. As you can see, the river now comes down into the giant chasm where the worm was. And the river also started over here now. This was where the Halloween base was that Mukluk made. And I updated that. You see I added this little hole here, which allows the river to reappear here. So yeah, there's been a lot of stuff that I'm gonna miss on the server. One thing that's really cool is coming up to the top of Killer's base. And seeing just how far this the server has progressed, because both Mukluk and I have taken pictures, I believe, from this point. Looking out at the spawn town. Of course, this beacon disrupts a lot of the view, but as you can see, it has changed a lot since the first few days of the server. As a matter of fact, if I can remember to do so, I may post a screenshot of what it looked like originally. Like, this town hall, as doing this. This town hall was definitely not here for one thing, but the plot of land that it's on is way different from what it used to be. It used to be a very subtle hill that kind of rolled through here, and then Mary just flattened all this out to create the town hall. And of course, the spawn town, the spawn area, I guess, as well as everything else. It's actually pretty interesting comparing this to like Season 2, where Season 2 was plots and everything was kind of normal, and oh yeah, all the plots are kind of normal and nothing special. Well, not nothing special, but they were organized, and we had streets and avenues to kind of... We had a bit of a grid system, and this one's a lot more natural looking. And it's I kind of like it a little better. I mean, it's not like we have house after house everywhere. Everything's kind of sprawled out a little bit more. But it is pretty cool. I kind of wish that Killer would have done something here, though. This looks kind of a little bit ugly. But this side, ignoring that, all this looks really, really cool. We got the competing castles of Mucks and Red No Blues. We got Sal's bar and inn. We got my Duke the Tank. We got Matthew's build way in the back there. We have the habitat, our first little jungle biome. Of course, Town Hall, Diavolo's little house. We got Death Games over here. And one thing that I like that Muckluck also mentioned in one of his videos is this little bit right here. This little enchantment setup was created in the very beginning of the server, and has not changed. This is one of the only things that hasn't changed from the original setup. It's been more or less like this its entire life. It's been always been here, which is pretty cool. And I think this has always been here too. You have potions, you have all your basic needs, which is pretty cool. It used to be like a little farm right around here, I believe. And, yeah, now it's looking like this. And now that 1.9 is out... Uh-oh, what is this? I'm hoping Muckluck left this here. little memory of, an old prank. Look at all that. Oh, I lost my train of thought. I was just about to say something and then I got distracted. That sucks. Well, yeah. That's all I got. Let's see. Just taking a look around, kind of reminiscing. I think I might do another server tour for the end of my... Oh yeah, the world border, that's what I was saying. Hey, I remembered. Yeah, the world border is supposed to expand. I don't know if it's actually done that. I don't think there's any easy way that we can find our way to the world border. I think if we go through the jungle biome, that'll be the last thing we do, is check and see if the world border has grown. That was something that I believe the Mary Gamer was currently in charge of. So I don't know if it's going to continue to expand or not. I assume that it hasn't yet. I don't think I'm going to go look for it. I think I'm just gonna go head back to base. We didn't really do anything this episode. We just kind of walked and talked. And hardly even talked, even. Alright. Oh, that went nowhere. So let's see. I don't really have any ideas for anything, but knowing me, I'll figure something out by the time the next episode happens. Maybe we'll try our hands at caving again. Maybe we'll do another... Maybe we'll just explore the nether a little bit. That's something that we haven't done. We haven't found the world border in the nether. At least not recently. I mean, when we come out this way, we get pretty close. You know, it's not that far away. Maybe we could find it. Maybe that's what we could do for our last little bit. Yeah, let's go east and see if we can find our way to the world border. It shouldn't be that far away, right? There's a chicken. We just gotta remember to go west to get back, and that's all I really know. Alright. That's a weird new thing with this 1.9. This weird rubber band type stuff. Ooh, somebody has already been out this way. Yeah, it looks like they had a bit of an issue coming this way. Yep. That fixes it. Oop. It shouldn't be too much farther out this way, right? You would assume so. I should actually do it like this. Ooh, I hear more. Yeah, I'd like for the world border to expand. Oh, hell. Alright. Oh. Let's just do this. Yes. East, right? Yep. Oh, well, screenshot. I'm trying to hit the 3 button. My fingers were a little bit too far ahead. This is a little bit treacherous. Is there any reason to be over there? No. Let's try going down. I just want to find the edge. Well, we are hitting good, screw it. I don't have fortune, so I don't know why I'm silk touching. We're finding good sources of quartz. There we go. Whoop. Okay. Right. Hello. Right. Just killed him with a spectral arrow. I'm glad we don't have that little popcorn effect with taking damage now. Let's see here. The world border must have expanded, maybe. It's going a ways out here. Still going east, right? Yep. What's up there? Maybe it's beneath. Well, anyways, this way. That's weird. Okay, we're into the next section. Oh boy. How do we navigate this? Alright, let's go this way. I'm probably going to edit some of this footage because it took us a long while to get to our adventure. Whew. All I knew was I'm falling. I need to fall forward. Well, let's see. We're definitely in new terrain, because that just fell. So maybe the world border did expand. Or is it gone completely? I don't have any obsidian. We're definitely 8,000 blocks out, and all that is brand new and generating as we speak. So wherever we are in new territory, which means that we should probably go back. Oh. Well. Just going to do this. And take a screenshot of where I am. So, eating is now... Oh, why did I do that? Eating is actually a very important thing. Because a full saturation can actually save you. Okay, let's get some blocks underneath us. Ooh, okay. I'm okay with this. Okay. I think I'm going to call this an episode. We kind of just... We did a lot of running around, didn't do much. But, I think we can confirm either that people haven't really been out this far, or that the world border has expanded. Hopefully the latter. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching, and I shall see you all next time.